Hi guys, good evening everyone. How are you all? I hope everyone is doing well. Yes. How are you guys? Good evening everyone. So here we are again to talk about some basic concepts of chemistry. So this is our lesson 1 and lecture 2, right? In that today what we are going to talk about is we are going to talk about measurement and significant figures. What are significant figures? How you can calculate, right? And we'll be continuing from the last lecture. Hi Anubhav. Hi Sangeeta. How are you? Good evening. Good evening guys. So we'll be continuing from the topic that we did in the last class, correct? So we'll be doing that. And yes, let's just get started. But before that, again, let me tell you for the new learners, those who are here in the session, about myself that yes, I have experience of online and offline teaching at reputed institutes for more than 5 years. I have done my masters from NIT Warangal, and yes, I have done my masters from NIT Warangal and bachelor's from Delhi University. I have cracked IIT JAM, CSIR, NET and GATE and got good ranks in it, as well as I have given a very good ranks in JEE Mains and NEET, right? And the most important thing, I am a plus verified tutor. Very good. So what you can do guys, all of you, yes, you can join our Telegram channel, and in that you will be getting all the information about the classes, as well as what you will be getting the notes, material, right? Everything which is required for your class 11 ISC. So every material you will be getting over there. So you don't have to worry. So you can just join our Telegram channel. Okay, so let me just introduce you about our special classes which are there on our Unacademy platform, Unacademy app. So these special classes, right, what are the benefits of it? So you can learn from your favorite educator. So I'm taking the special classes on the Unacademy platform. You can engage with educators via polls. So in the YouTube we cannot conduct polls, right, but there we can conduct polls. You can clear your doubts in live special classes. You can let me know that on which and all topics you have doubts, which topic you want to study, so we can conduct some special classes on that and we can learn the complete topic, right? Isn't it good? So all of you can join. So special class timetable for the June, you can see that 27th June we are going to discuss numericals on stoichiometry, right? This is a very important topic of first unit. So in our classes we are going to do it little late because we have just started with it. But if you have already studied in your school and you have doubts on numericals on stoichiometry, so we will be doing that in our special classes, and we'll be also learning one really important topic from where you can see the question for sure, that is hybridization. So that also will be doing in our yes special classes. Good evening Akshay. Yes Sangeeta, just in a minute we'll be starting with the topic. Very good. So what are the features of Unacademy subscription? Let me just quickly tell you about it, like within few seconds. What are the features, right? The good features about it. Very good. Yes, what you have to know, that you can learn live from the comfort of your home. You don't have to travel, you don't have to go anywhere, right? There is unlimited access to all course. You can learn from top educators. Yes. And what you can understand guys, yes, you can have a regular doubt clearing sessions, like every fourth session is our doubt clearing session, correct? So that is also there, and there is a complete coverage of syllabus from scratch to all the topics will be covering the syllabus. There is a mentorship and guidance throughout the year, and you will be getting study material in PDF format. There are practice tests, live test series, whatnot, like everything is there. Very good. Other than that, you should know that Unacademy Plus subscription prices, yes, they are very affordable guys, so you can go for it. And yes, if you want to subscribe for it, you can use my code, which is MRIS10, and you will be getting instant 10% discount guys. Isn't it amazing? Very good. So already it is very affordable, and if you will be using this code, you will be getting instant 10% discount. Very good. So let's just start with the topic. Sangeeta, law of chemical combination will be doing in the next class. So today is Thursday. We'll be meeting on Saturday, not Saturday, like we'll be meeting on next class that will be there on Wednesday. So there we'll be discussing about laws of chemical combination completely. We'll be discussing many of the questions related to it, right? So you can join in that session. Today we'll be just continuing from the last topic. We discussed about the units. Yes, Anubhav, Sangeeta, Akshay. What we did in the last class, we discussed about the units. Now quickly talk about few of the physical quantities and what are the SI units for it, and then we'll talk about the significant figures. Significant figures is one of the very important topic, and many of the students, they all have always confusion regarding it, right? So what you have to know, let's just quickly discuss about it here. So physical quantity, if I talk about, there are 7 physical quantities, and what are the units for it? I hope all of you will be knowing about it, and if you don't know, no need to worry, we'll be understanding it right here, right now. Okay, so you'll be having what are the physical quantities. So last class we discussed about what are the systems for the unit. 4 systems we discussed. Now we are going to understand about the SI units. What are the SI unit for the 7 physical quantities? Very good, Sangeeta, right? So we'll be discussing about all the rules by which you can find out significant figures. It will be really easy. Very good. So what and all physical quantities are there, guys? Yes, so first is length. Very good, Akshay. Temperature, electric current. Good. So first is length. Length, what is the name of unit for it? Very simple, meter. Like if you have to tell anyone that like this thing is like, or you want to get a cloth for yourself, so what you will say, get it 2 meter, 5 meter, 7 meter, depending upon that, right? So that is there. So this is also a system international unit accepted everywhere. What is the symbol for it? Small m. Very good. Talking about the other unit, what it is? Mass. If you have to tell anyone to get some substance, so what you do, you tell in some unit, right? What is that? That is your kilogram. And what is the symbol for it? Kg. Very simple, correct? Then the third one, what you have to do is very simple again. Yes, time. And for the time, the unit is second. Even in the other all systems also, the unit for it is second only, right? Not in SI system, even in other systems as well, it is same. Yes, so second symbol is S. Fourth, what you can relate is temperature. Now what is the unit for temperature, guys? Tell me, everyone. Yes, generally we use Celsius, correct? For temperature we use Celsius in our, like if I talk about in India, to tell the temperature we use Celsius, correct, in general. But the SI unit is not Celsius, it is Kelvin, everyone. We'll understand that how to convert Celsius into Kelvin. Okay, very good. So the symbol for it is capital K. Very good. Then next, if we talk about is amount of substance. So it's a very important unit. We have to study a lot about this. So the amount of substance, the unit for it is mole, right? And the symbol for it is, just remove the E, and that is the symbol for it. Very good. Hi Ridhima, good evening. So sixth unit which we can talk about is nothing but electric current, right? If you have to tell about electric current, very good, Akshay. Absolutely correct, Sangeeta. Very good. So electric current, and what is the unit for it? Yes, it is ampere. If you have to tell, right? If you are studying any journal, or like if you're doing any research, right? So what you have to do, you have to specifically write these units only, because this is accepted internationally, right? So if you are doing any research or anything, these units are accepted everywhere. So this is what we have to report, and mostly in the questions also we have to use these units only. So this we have to know, and the symbol for it is A. And last but not the least, that is luminous intensity. This you will be studying more in physics about the luminous intensity. But yeah, like if you want to talk about anything which is yes, illuminating, and anything which is showing the intensity of light, so for that you can show luminous intensity. Yes, very simple. And what is the unit for it? Tell me. Candela. The first thing which is luminous, which we see in general, is like candle, right? There is a flame in that, and unit you can just remember very easily. Candela is the unit for it, and the symbol is CD. Very good. So this is what we have understood. Now what you have to know, guys, it's not always you can tell the everything in this unit only, right? These are the standard international unit. But if suppose if you have to tell something in less amount, right? Like suppose if I say that you have a scale, in that it's not there in meter, right? The scale that you have, yes, that is not there in meter, right? That is there in centimeter. So you have a smaller values, right? So if any time what you have to do, yes, you have to tell a smaller unit than the SI unit, or a bigger unit than SI unit. So what you have to do, guys, you have to use some prefixes. Yes, what you have to use? You have to use some prefix. And what are those prefix, guys? Yes, so there are so many prefix, but I'm going to tell you those which are going to be like 95% and questions they only come, right? 5% you can just check. There are so many, correct? So what you have to know, the standard prefix which are used and which will be seeing in most of the numerical for for any of the unit, what you have to know. Yes, absolutely, Sangeeta. So the standard prefix are used to reduce or enlarge, the what, guys? Used to reduce or enlarge the base unit, the base SI units. And what are those? Tell me. Yes, very good. Let's just discuss about it. So we'll be discussing about few of them which are very important, right? So what are those? Like what multiple you can use? Tell me. So there is some multiple which you can use for the standard international units, right? And there is a prefix for it, and even there is a symbol. Like for example, if you have a 10 to the power 9, right? So if you, the 10 to the power 9 multiple you use, right? So that for that you use the prefix giga. Like suppose if you have a meter, right? 1 meter is there, and if you want to convert it into gigameter, right? Or you have heard about gigabytes, guys? Gigabytes, GB. Everyone has heard about it? Yes. Tell me, guys, gigabytes. So giga means what? Yeah, tell me. Giga actually is the value which you can relate. What is that? It is 10 to the power 9. Like if you have you want to make a value bigger, 10 to the power 9 times, right? So what you can relate is very simple. Yeah, you can use giga, which is equal to 10 to the power 9, correct? And that is what we can relate. Other than that, what we can talk about, let's just see that. So the symbol for it is capital G, guys, correct? Other than that, you have 10 to the power 6. For that we use mega, correct? Mega is MB. You have heard about MB, guys? MBs. So I have 500 MB storage left, 700 MB storage left. You have heard about it. So mega, right? So M. Very good. Other than that, 10 to the power 3 means kilo, like kg we say, no? Very good. So what is the symbol that we use for it? Yes, K. And if it is kilogram, so kg. Correct. Like that we use. Then other than that, what you have? Very good. You have 10 to the power 2. You use is hecto. Right. The symbol for that is very good, H. 10 to the power minus 1. Yes. Tell me, guys, what is 10 to the power minus 1? Yeah. It is deci. 10 to the power minus 1 is deci. Very good. Sangeeta, Akshay, very good. Good going, guys. Yes. Ridhima, you're not answering. Yes. Even Anubhav, where are you? Guys, everyone should answer. So 10 to the power minus 1 is deci. D. Correct. Then what you have, guys? Yes, 10 to the power minus 1 is deci, but 10 to the power 1. Like first we can relate is 10 to the power 1. Correct. Because we are going in positive value only. So 10 to the power 1 is what, guys? 10 to the power 1 is deca. What is 10 to the power 1? We use deca for it, right? And the symbol for it is what? Yes, the symbol for this is D, right? 10 DA, deca. And 10 to the power 1 is there. 10 to the power minus 1 is deci. So deca and deci. 10 to the power 1 is deca. 10 to the power minus 1 is deci. Ma'am, which book refer for ISC Chemistry? Hi Abhishek. So what you can refer is, obviously you have your 11th standard, right? So you can use a Manan book, correct, which is there, and obviously in your school also they'll be mostly prescribing you that only, right? So that is there. And in 12th standard it is like Newton Chemistry generally followed in different schools. Okay, so for ISC Chemistry the name for that is like Manan, Newton ISC Chemistry, I think so. Yes, Akshay. So generally for 12th standard we follow Newton, and like Newton is there, and for 11th it is Manan is the name for the author, which is also good. Even you can follow Newton also, right? As my school is prescribing Newton, you can follow Newton also. So that is also good. Correct. Newton generally is followed by many of the schools, so that is also good, even for 11th and 12th. Okay. So 10 to the power minus 1 is deci, and what is the symbol for that? D. Very good. And 10 to the power minus 2 is centi, guys. Correct. 10 to the power minus 2 is centi. For that you use the symbol C. Very good. And then next, yes, what you can relate? 10 to the power minus 3. 10 to the power 3 is kilo, no? 10 to the power minus 3 is what, guys? Tell me. Kelchuk, okay Ridhima, even Kelchuk also you can follow, because what you can relate is that depending upon what your school is prescribing, right, you can use it. But yeah, like for 11th what I have seen is like a Manan author book is good, and even for 12th Nutan is good to follow. Ma'am, schedule of class 11 session. Yeah, I'll tell you about it. So schedule for class 11 session, let me tell you, every alternate days you have a classes for class 11 ISC and 12 ISC. So like today it is class 11 ISC session. So tomorrow it is going to be class 12, and then after that it is Monday to Friday. Correct. It is Monday to Friday. The sessions are there for on YouTube, and you can see even our special classes schedule also. Abhishek, special classes are there on Unacademy platform, and which is going to be on 27th June. The class is on numericals on stoichiometry, and it is 4 to 5 p.m. 29th June hybridization. On hybridization the session is there. Otherwise on YouTube always it is there. The timing is fixed 5:15 to 6:15 p.m. and that is on alternate days. Correct? Very good, Abhishek. So 10 to the power minus 3 is milli, and what is the symbol for it? What we use? Tell me guys. We use M. Very good. And 10 to the power minus 6 is what? 10 to the power 6 is mega. What is 10 to the power minus 6? Tell me guys. Yes, it is micro. Many of the questions you will be seeing it. And the symbol for it is this. Guys, if you see in the question this symbol, yes, what you have to know, you don't have to get confused. It means they have given micrometer. Right? If they mention it, this means micro. This is a new symbol. 10 to the power minus 9. Many of the questions you will be seeing even this also, which means nano. Generally, the size of atom when we talk about in nanometer, right? So what you can relate, nanoparticles you must have heard about. Nowadays, many of the people, they are doing research in nanoparticles, right? So nano means 10 to the power minus 9 and the symbol for it is N. Then you have 10 to the power minus 10, which is called as angstrom. What is called as angstrom, and the symbol for it is A naught. Correct? And 10 to the power minus 12, which is also very common in many of the questions, which is, yes, pico. And for that, again, the symbol is P. Understood that, everyone? So these are some of the common multiples that you have to know. Like what you have to know, that 1 nanometer is equal to 10 to the power minus 9 meter. So when nanometer is very small, it is 10 to the power minus 9 times of a meter. Like 1 divided by 1 and 0 nines. Like that you can relate. It's so small. Correct? So that way you can relate. So you can convert any of the bigger unit, any of the bigger SI unit to the smaller units. You can reduce also, or you can enlarge also by using this prefix. So this is there that we can relate. Now we'll be understanding one more important topic before going to the next topic, which is measurement, that is conversion factors. And this is like really important, guys. Yes, very important. Now what you have to know, that we learned about the 7 physical quantities, right? 7 physical quantities which are there, and their units we have to know, right? Now any other term, if you talk about any other quantity, any other thing you talk about, you can deduce the unit for it with the help of these units only, right? So this is what you can relate. So this is very simple and easy to know, that anything is there. Like suppose if you want to calculate volume, so you can calculate length into breadth into height. So all will be there in meters, so it will be meter cube. Like that, for every quantity you can deduce a unit with the help of these. And then if you want to enlarge or reduce, you can use these prefix, and from that you will be getting it. Very simple. Now let's just talk about the conversion factors. Everyone should know. Like if I talk about temperature, so the important quantities which we discuss, first one is temperature. How you convert one unit into another. All of you should know about it, because sometimes in the question, like suppose you will be seeing many of the questions in which one temperature they are giving in degree Celsius, another they are giving in degree Kelvin. Like they are talking about say 2 cases. So what you have to do in that case, you have to convert one quantity into the other, like other unit. Like same, both should be either in Kelvin, both should be either in Celsius. So what you have to do, guys? Yes, you have to do what? You have to convert it. Correct? Ridhima, Akshay, Abhishek, everyone. So you have to convert it. So this is what you have to know. So there are 3 scales for temperature. One is degree Celsius, then you have a degree degree Fahrenheit, and then you have a Kelvin scale. So this is what you can relate. So degree Celsius, degree Fahrenheit and degree Kelvin. I hope everyone knows that. Yes, in general in India, plus 272. Very good, Akshay. Yes, degree Fahrenheit. Yeah, you have degree Celsius, you have a degree Fahrenheit and Kelvin scale. Now if you have to convert degree Celsius to, yes, degree Fahrenheit, how you will convert it? There is a formula for it, guys. Degree Celsius to degree Fahrenheit. How you will convert it? The formula is degree Fahrenheit is equal to 9 by 5 into degree Celsius plus 32. Yes, this is the formula. Degree Fahrenheit is equal to 9 by 5 into degree Celsius plus 32. Like for example, if you want to convert 25 degrees Celsius, which we consider as room temperature, into degree Fahrenheit, what will be the value, guys? Yes, tell me. Everyone should calculate what will be the value. It's very simple. You have to multiply 9 by 5 into 25 plus 32. So what will be the value over here? Tell me, everyone. Abhishek, Akshay, Ridhima. Yes. Sangeeta, Anubhav, everyone should tell me what will be the value for it. Yes, guys, tell me. Yeah. It will be not 7. I think you missed 7. Akshay, yes. Very good. 77. So 77 degree Fahrenheit. So degree Celsius, 25 degree. Very good, Ridhima. So degree Celsius to degree Fahrenheit, 25 degree Celsius means 77 degree Fahrenheit. So if you know this formula, even you can convert the opposite thing also. How? What do you have to know? That degree Celsius will be how much? It will be 5 by 9 of, yes, degree Fahrenheit minus 32. Because what I have done, I have just deduced the formula from the same thing only. Degree Fahrenheit is equal to 9 by 5 degree Celsius in plus 32. So this 32 will go over here. Here this is in multiplication. So when you will you will multiply to this side, when you will take to this side, it will become 5 by 9. So if you know the one formula also, then also you can calculate it. It's very simple. Okay, so that we can relate. Now if I talk about the next thing, how you convert degree Celsius to Kelvin, very simple. What Akshay said is absolutely correct. What you can do is that, yes, Kelvin is equal to 273 plus degrees Celsius. Like 25 degrees Celsius only if you have to convert. How much it is going to be? It is going to be 273 plus 25, which is going to be 298 Kelvin. So this is what we can relate. Very simple. Just add in 273 and you will get your temperature in the Kelvin. As simple as that. Very simple. Okay. So this is, you should know like how to convert temperature in different units. Because suppose if they are giving two cases and the units are different, you have to make sure that both are in the same unit. Then only you will be able to cut off and get the answer. Correct. Now next what we have to know is about volume. What and all units are there for it and the relation for it. Many of the students, they are always confused with it. Correct. So what you have to know that 1 liter is equal to how much ml? Milliliter. So you can relate that by the prefix 1000 ml. Correct. Which is also equal to 1000 centimeter cube, guys. Correct. So this relation you should know. You will be able to do most of the questions from it. 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml, which is equal to 1000 centimeter cube, which is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube, and which is also equal to 1 decimeter cube. So if you will be knowing this relation, this is going to help you to convert most of the units which is given related to volume. 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml, which is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. Very good. Which is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube, which is equal to 1 decimeter cube. Simple. Now what you have to know, another term whose units are generally you have to convert is energy. What are the units for it? Yes, like suppose you must have heard, no, people will be saying, I want to lose the weight, so I should lose this much, yes, or I should go less of the calories. You have heard about it? Yes, tell me. Yes, everyone, you have heard about it, no? They say that, okay, I should consume less calories. Yes, if I want to lose the weight, or if I want to gain the weight, I should consume more calories. So calorie is one of the unit which you can relate, which generally we use for the energy to represent, that is calorie, and it is, but in general the chemical calculations that you talk about and that energy we use, the term is joules. In our day-to-day life, mostly we use calories for energy, but in chemical calculations, right, in experimental calculations, what you use, very good Akshay, you use the joules. and 1 calorie is equal to how much? 4.2 joules. Or exactly, if I talk about what you said is absolutely correct, 4.184 joules. So we just round it off and use 4.2 joule. Very good. And opposite also you can find it out. Very good. 1 calorie, sometimes you get in the question also in electron volts. So how you will be converting calories to electron volt? Very simple. That is 2.6 into 10 to the power what, guys? Yes. Very good, Riddhima, Akshay. Yes. The unit is 2.6 into 10 to the power 19 electron volt. So this is also one of the unit to represent energy. So 1 electron volt is equal to, you know, how much joules, guys? Very simple. What is the charge on electron? That only. Right? The charge on electron, that only is 1 electron volt value. How much we can write? Yes, 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. And 1 electron volt is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 joules. Correct, guys? So this is what we can relate regarding the energy, that these are the important units. Let's just talk about the last unit, which is also very important, that is pressure. In many of the units you will be talking about pressure. Like if I talk about your 5th unit, states of matter, and that will be talking about many of the gases, right? Even your 10th ISC also, like ICSE also, you have learned about like Boyle's law, Charles' law and all regarding the gas laws. So in that also we use pressure, right? So for pressure also you have the different units, and sometimes in the numericals you have to convert it. How you will be converting it? So 1 atm is equal to, guys, 1.01325 bar. So tell me, guys, which one is a bigger unit, atm or bar? If 1 atm is equal to 1.01325 bar, which one is a bigger unit, atm or bar? Tell me, everyone. Yes, everyone has to tell me. Yes, guys. Riddhima, Akshay, Abhishek, yes. Sangeeta, Anubhav, everyone should tell me that if 1 atm is equal to 1.01325 bar, then which one is a bigger unit, atm or bar? Good, Akshay. Many of the students, even they get confused in this also, right? So 1 atm is equal to this, like a bigger number. So it means obviously atm is a bigger unit. Very good, Riddhima, Akshay. So this is there, which is also equal to 101325 Pascal, which is also equal to 101325, the same value only. Yes, which is also equal to 101325. 101325, same value without points is Pascal, or this is also called as Newton per meter square, correct, which is also equal to 760 torr, and which is also equal to 760 mmHg. So basically you have to know what values. The 1 atm, bar and Pascal almost same value. Just to the bar, if you will multiply 10 to the power 5, you will get the same value. Then 760 torr and mmHg, like if you are converting atm to torr and mmHg, same value. So you can easily remember it for the conversion factor. So this is what we have understood. Now let's just go to our next topic, which is measurement terms, correct? What we are going to understand is measurement and the terms related to it, right? So let's just quickly understand about it, guys. Very good. So the topic that we are going to learn is uncertainty in measurement. Uncertainty in measurement. So this is the topic. Now what we are doing here, guys, let's just understand. Suppose what I'm doing, say I'm standing near the whiteboard and I'm calling all of you. Okay, I'm calling Riddhima, I'm calling Akshay, I'm calling Sangeeta, everyone, like those who all are here, I'm calling everyone and I'm telling that you have to come and yes, you have to report the length of, you have to come and report the length of the, yes, whiteboard, right? You have to come and tell me the length of the whiteboard. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. Like what we are doing one experiment, and in that what I said, every one of you have to come and tell me that what is the length of the whiteboard. So first, like say Riddhima came, right? So Riddhima came and said that the value of the whiteboard is 1. Say it is, she said it is 157 or what we can say 157 centimeter. Riddhima said, correct. Then after that Akshay came and said that it is, no, it is like 162 centimeter. Okay, then Sangeeta came and said that okay, it is it is 154 centimeter. And then Anubhav came and said that it is 120. So Anubhav came and said it is 138 centimeters. So there is so much difference. Okay, very good. Absolutely. So what you can see is that all the 4 students who are coming over here, correct? Yes, Riddhima, Akshay, Sangeeta, Abhishek. Say Abhishek also has come and said that okay, it is 167 centimeter. Like that it is given. Okay, now everyone is coming and telling the different value. Why they are telling, guys? Because what they are doing is they are using a different scale. Like they are using the different inchy tape or the different scale for doing that. So there can be error in that, or obviously the different people when they are measuring it, so you can relate that there can be a human error also, because if the person is just starting after 1 inch also, like the measuring the length, what is going to happen? There will be a difference in it. Now what I did with one calibrated scale or inchy tape. I just brought it, and from that what I have done is very simple. I have got to know the length, the true length of the board. True length of the board is what? It is, I found that it is 162 centimeter only. What I found that the true length of the board is 162 centimeter with the inchy tape, which is calibrated. Now what do you mean by calibrated, guys? You must have seen that when you go and weigh yourself, like when you're going and taking a weight, so sometimes, right, you get a little different. Yes or no? This happens, yes or no? Tell me, if you will go to different machines, you will get your different weight. This happens. Why? Or sometimes if you won't put anything on the machine, but still it will be showing 0.200 grams or some weight it shows. Why? Because there is some error which can be seen in different machines or different things. So what you have to do, you have to do the calibration for it. First you have to check, first you have to check that what is the error in that, like you have to calibrate it, you have to check. Then what you can do after that calibration, you can just change the value, whatever value you are getting according to that. Now we'll be discussing about that later, but what you got to know, that true length of the board is found to be 162 centimeter. Okay, so who is accurate here is Akshay. What he found, that Akshay is accurate because he got the exact value, what is the true value. Okay, this happens. Very good, Akshay. But what I said, okay, all of you come again and you have to just try to find out the values again. Okay, so before telling that which one is accurate, I told them you have to take three measurements. So Riddhima came and said all the 3 times 157 only. Akshay came, said one time 160, another time said 162 and 162 only. But Sangeeta came and said that it is one time 158, one time 163. Anubhav came, said it is one time 147, 133. Abhishek said yes, 167 and 160, 160. Okay, so this is what you can relate. Now what we can understand is that out of all the results over here, who is accurate over here is, yes, Akshay is accurate as well as precise. What do you mean by precision? Right? So precision means nothing but, guys, precision is a term which we use to represent the degree of closeness in the different results. So it refers, what is precision, guys? It refers to the closeness. It refers to the closeness of what? It refers to the closeness of various measurement for the same quantity. For the same quantity, like you have done the same length only, you have measured it, but what you got the, if you're getting the same value or very close values, you will say you are precise. Okay, like if I say that, what you can relate, Riddhima is precise. Okay, Riddhima is precise but not accurate. Okay, Riddhima, yes, you are having precision but you are not accurate at this result. Okay, but Akshay, if I say, he is precise as well as accurate, all the values are same as well as they are equal to the true value only. Okay, Sangeeta, what we can say, that not precise and not accurate. Anubhav, not precise and not accurate. Abhishek, precise, right, at 2 results, but not accurate as well. So it's showing precision for the 2 results also. We can say that it's showing precision for the 2 values, third value not precision. So it's close, still the values are close for the 2 values, and that's what you can relate. So what is precision? Precision refers to the closeness of various measurements for the same quantity. Okay guys, Akshay, Ridhima, Abhishek, yeah, everyone, Sangeeta. So this is there. Other than that, what is accuracy? Accuracy to everyone can relate only. It's very simple, right? It's the agreement of, it is the agreement of a particular value, that is measurement. It is the agreement of what guys? Of a particular value, that is measurement, what you have done, yes, to the correct value, which is true value. And that is called as accuracy. Yes, everyone understood that? Very good. So this we understood. Now whenever you get the results, no, you can also express it in the form of scientific notation as well as in the form of significant figures. So first let's just understand what is the meaning of scientific notation. Yes, what is the meaning of scientific notation? Let's just understand that, and then we'll be talking about what guys? We'll be talking about even the significant figures. What are the rules for it? Quickly we'll be discussing that. So scientific notation means what guys? Like suppose if they have given you a very big value, 3 like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 meter per second. This is the speed of light guys, yes? Yeah, this is the speed of light. So instead of writing this big value, can you write like this, 3 into 10 to the power 8? Yes, 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. This is the speed of light. Now what is scientific notation? Scientific notation means very simple. Yes, everyone, to represent, yes, to represent any value, right, in n to the n into n to the power 10 to the power n form. Representing the result. So what is scientific notation? Representing the result in the given form, in this form. Now what is n guys? N is the number which can vary from 1 to 9. This n is a number which can vary from 1 to 9. Always remember, this is a number varies from what? 1 to 9. You have to express in such a way that this value is going to be in between 1 to 9. And what is small n over here? Yes, small n is the exponent having positive or negative value. So n is exponent which can have a positive, having positive or negative value. Very simple. Correct guys? Having positive or negative value. So this is how we can represent it. Now I'm going to tell you one trick. Many students know they do mistake in this, like when they are doing the scientific notation, because it's just a matter of minus and plus sign on 10, right? And many students, they do mistake. Now I'm going to tell you one trick by which never ever you are going to do the mistake. Like suppose you have this value, okay? Like what you have the value is, like suppose you have 0.00004. Okay, one result is this and another result is this. What you are doing is you are having another value which you can relate is that 30 or say 30000, correct? And then you have 0.0 like that. Now what you have to know guys, if here obviously to get n into 10 to the power n form, you have to shift the point to the, yes, to the right hand side. So when you shift the point to the right hand side, what you have to interpret guys, always remember here the shifting is different to its opposite. The shifting is opposite to number line. Always remember the shifting is always opposite to number line, like the symbol which you are going to get. If you are putting this point after this, here you are shifting the point to the right hand side, then on the 10 to the power what you are going to get, you are shifting to the right hand side, you will get in the minus. Yes, you're shifting to the right, you will get on 10 to the power minus. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 to the power minus 5 you're going to get. So 4 into 10 to the power minus 5. If you're shifting it to the right, remember that the sign that you're going to get on 10 to the power, it is always going to be opposite to the number line. Right? Simple. So if it is, you are shifting to the right, on right side there is a positive side of the number line, but on the 10 to the power you will get opposite sign, which is negative. Very good. Now here the point you are shifting to the left hand side here to get in this form. What you will get then answer, guys? Yes, tell me. You will get the answer. You are shifting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points, right? So you will get 3 into 10 to the power 6. This way you will be getting. It's very simple. Always remember when you're shifting the point on 10 to the power, because many of the students know they do mistake in this. Whenever we check the exams, we see that they have just done the mistake in this minus and plus, and they doesn't even get to know that okay, we have done this mistake, because this is very small thing, and in hurry burry many of the people they do mistake. So just quickly check. Yeah, I'm putting on left, so sign will be positive. If I'm putting the point on the right, like yes, it is going to be negative. Very simple. Correct. So this is your scientific notation. Very good, Ridhima. Very good, Akshay. Everyone, very good. Yes. Let's just go to the next topic now, which is significant figures. Quickly, we'll be talking about all the rules. Yes. Very good. So significant figures, guys. What are significant figures? Yeah. So today we'll be studying all the rules with 1122 example. Now you have to revise this, and next class when I'll come, before starting with the new topic, I'll be asking some 4-5 questions to all of you, and you have to answer it, and we'll see that who will be giving most of the correct answers. Okay, so what are significant figures, guys? They are the meaningful digits known with the certainty. What are significant figures? Like whenever you're doing any measurement, so what are significant figures? They are the meaningful digits in any measurement. So they are the meaningful digits. Yes, they are the meaningful digits known with certainty. So when the scientists, they introduced this term significant figures, many of the people, they got confused that like what is it, how to calculate it. Some people were reporting different, some other people were reporting different. So that was a problem, right? So what happened, guys? Yes, the problem, how they solved, they just created a set of rules that whenever you have to tell the significant figures, how you have to tell with the help of these rules only. So how you will tell how many meaningful digits are there which are known with the certainty? You have to use some set of rules, and with the help of that rules only you have to always give an answer. Correct. So you can't tell, because sometimes if I say, I'll be telling you according to maths the answer will be different, but according to rules you have to answer it, right? You will get to know, you will find out many of the things little weird, that how come this can be. But always remember, guys, we have to stick to the rules over here, because what scientists did, to avoid the confusion, they have just made the set of rules, and that only we have to follow. How we can relate? Let's just understand that. So first rule, what they said is to calculate the significant figures is that all non-zero digits are significant. Yes, all non-zero digits are significant. Like for example, if a result is reported as 112 centimeter, if a result is reported as 112 centimeter, so there is no non-zero digit in it. There are 3 significant figures. Correct? There are 3 significant figures. If it is written what? If it is written say 11592 grams, right? So there is no non-zero digit. So what you will be using? There will be 5 significant figures. Correct? So all non-zero digits you have to consider, they are, yes, they are significant. Understood that, guys? 3579, right? Liter. What you can relate that? There are 4. Yes, there are 4 significant figures. So that's what you can relate. It's very simple. What you have to know, guys, all non-zero digits are significant. Anytime they are mentioned, you have to just count all of them. So this is there. Very good. Now the second rule, what they said is that, yes, that zeros preceding, what is the second rule, guys? Yes, the second rule says that zeros preceding to what? To the first non-zero digit. Whenever you have any first non-zero digit and before that any zeros are given, correct, you don't have to consider that as significant. So zeros preceding to the first non-zero digit are not significant. Are not are non-significant or not significant. That is what we can relate. Correct? And that 0 like which you are using, no, like suppose if I am giving you 0.003. So how many significant figures are going to be there in this? 1. Because these zeros actually they are just telling the decimal position. They are just indicating the position of decimal. So what you have to know that in this case the number of significant figure is only 1. So zeros preceding to non-zero digit are always non-significant. It's a very important thing for you to know. Always remember that. Okay, like if you have 0.0052, how many significant figures are there? 2. 0.0132, how many significant figures are there? 3. Getting that, guys? You have 0.000005. How many significant figures are there? Only 1. So always remember zeros preceding to first non-zero digit are not significant. Okay, guys? Yes? Understood that, everyone? Easy? Rule is easy? We have simplified the rules to the maximum, or what we can say that. So we have simplified the rules to the maximum so that it is very easy for you to interpret it. Now what it says the next is zeros. Yes, next rule, the third rule is zeros between two non-zero digits are significant. Zeros between two non-zero digits are significant. If you have two non-zero digits, correct, zeros between two non-zero digits are significant. So this is an important rule for us, that if any number is given, very good, yes, if any number is given, what you have to know, in that there is a 0. Like suppose if I write 103, so there are two non-zero digits over here, 1 and 3, in between the 0. Now it will be also considered as significant. Like 103 centimeter will have 3 significant figures. Correct, guys? 103 centimeter have 3 significant figures. Now if I talk about the next one, what you can relate? Yes, everyone, like suppose you have 1 point. Yes, you have like 200.4. Tell me how many significant figures are there here? Akshay, Riddhima, everyone, Abhishek, Sangeeta. Tell me, guys, how many significant figures are here? Yes? Tell me, guys. Yeah? .4. I'm waiting for your reply, guys. I'm looking for your messages. 200.4. It's going to be 4. Very good, Riddhima. It's going to be 4, guys, because you have a 2 non-zero digits. Correct? Can you relate that, guys? You have 2 non-zero digits, 2 and 4. And in between that 2 zeros are coming, even these are now significant. So there are 4 significant figures. Correct? Like that you can relate any number. Like you have 105.01. How many are there? 5 significant figures. Even this 0 is significant. Even this 0 is significant now, because they are lying between 2 non-zero digits. And this is what we can relate. I hope everyone is clear. Okay. Now let's just talk about the next rule, which is important, a little bit tricky also, because many of the students, they feel little difficulty in this rule, but we'll be simplifying it. What it says, guys, zeros. First I'm writing, why I'm writing the rule first before explaining the example? Because if the rule will be there in front of you, then it will be easy for you to answer it, right? So what is that? The fourth rule says that zeros at the end or right of a number are what? Are significant provided they are on the right side. Provided they are on the right side. Yes, provided they are on the right side. Yes, they are on the right side of the decimal. Correct, guys? Yes? Tell me, everyone. So what you have to know is very simple. Yeah? What you have to know is very simple. Okay. Do I said Manan? Yeah, Madan only. Yes, Abhishek. Sorry. Madan only. Correct. So zeros at the end or right of a number are significant provided they are on the right side of the, yes, right side of the decimal. Correct? That's what you have to know, that they are on the right side of the decimal. So this is what you have to know, that zeros at the end or right of a number are significant provided they are on the right side of the decimal point. So this is a very important rule. Many of the people, they get confused with it. Let's just understand with the example. Like suppose if I say 0.02100, can you tell how many significant figures are there here? Everyone tell me how many significant figures are there here. Yes? Ridhima, very good. Rest of the people? Yeah? Yes? Yes, Abhishek? Everyone? So you want me to write the book now? I guess I would have written only. So the name is R.D. Madan for class 11. Yes, Abhishek. And for 12th, you can refer Nutan. Now, depending upon your school, what they are following. Like for class 11, you can use R.D. Madan. And for 12th, you can use Nutan. So I guess I said Manan by mistake, like in the flow. But yeah, like it's Madan. Manan is one of the book which is good for the other part of the research chemistry. But yeah, like Madan, R.D. Madan is the book. 0.02100, how many it is going to be there? 4 significant figures. Now if I talk about here, tell me 200. 200 will have how many significant figures? Now this is a tricky question, guys. Yes. Tell me everyone, this is a tricky question. Now this here, your mathematics is going to fail. So, and significant rules are going to win. Tell me guys, 200 will have how many significant figures? Very good, Ridhima, Akshay. You have given the correct answer for the previous one. Try to answer for this as well. One. Very good. Correct. Very good, Akshay, Ridhima. Very good. So remember that many of the people, they will be like, how 200 can have a one digit with the certainty, or like how you can say that one significant figures, right? So this is according to rule, because what they say that out of this 200 value, even you can get like 01, 02, like the 2 digits, the 2 zeros you can get as different values for different result, but 2 is going to be fixed like that. So this rule is fixed that zeros at the end or right of a number are significant. While suppose if I would have written here that 200 point, now try to answer this guys, 200.0. Can anyone tell how many significant figures are going to be there here? Yes, 200.0. Tell me guys quickly. Yeah, 200.0 is going to have how many significant figures? Tell me. It's going to have 4. Very good. Correct. Akshay, very good. And if I write 200 point, just I have put the decimal point. How many significant figures are going to have here? Can anyone tell? Very good, Ridhima, Akshay. Rest of the people also should answer. Abhishek. Yeah. Abhishek, Sangeeta, Anubhav, everyone should answer. So it is going to have now 3. 200 point will have 3 significant figures, guys. Yes, because point has come here. Okay, so here this is a important thing to know. If it is no point over here, you will be having a significant figure which you can relate. So what you have to know is very simple. Zeros at the end are not significant. What we have understood that zeros at the end or right of a number are significant provided they are on the right side of the decimal point. One more thing quickly I will tell, that zeros at the end are, so this is not the rule, it's just a sub part of this rule itself, rule 4. Zeros at the end are not significant if digit is without. Zeros at the end are not significant if the digit is without decimal. If the digit is without decimal, very important thing guys, without decimal. So this rule if we got to know, everything is sorted. Now last rule, just quickly we'll figure it out. Yes, what is the rule 5? Rule 5 says that if the name of object is also written, last rule, if the name of object is also written, if the name of object is also written, so if they are just objectifying it, they are naming it, right? If the name of object is also written with digits, right, they are specifying it, then the number of significant figures, then the number of significant figures are infinite. So this is something crazy, right? Then the number of significant figures are infinite. Why crazy? Because you can relate that number of significant figures are infinite. Let's just understand that. How you can relate with it? It's very simple. Infinite. Like suppose if I'm writing 12 balls, okay, if I'm writing 12 balls, so when you have objectified it, so for that you can put any zeros which doesn't mean anything, and you can put n number of zeros and you will be keep on putting the zeros, right? So the moment they objectified it, so for that the rule which is decided is the moment they have mentioned what object it is, what you are going to say, that it has infinite. Yes, it has infinite. What you can say that? Yeah, significant figures. Like if I'm saying you have what, like suppose they are mentioning that like rupees 1400, you have objectified it, that 14,000, so it has how many? It has again infinite significant figures. If you have mentioned any value like with the number, like you have written 1400 balls or pens or pencils, right? Anything you have written like that, so you have written pencils, say 1400 pencils, what you're going to mention? Yes, that it has infinite significant figures. I hope everyone is clear with it. The last rule as well. Yeah, so what you have to do guys, you have to revise all these rules, and next class when we'll be meeting, I'll be asking in the first, like the first thing that I'm going to ask is, I'm going to ask the questions related to the significant figures, and then we'll be going to the next topic. And very good Akshay, yes, you can keep on writing the like the points only or the zeros only, and that's why infinite. Very good. So here comes to the end of the class. What we learned today is we learned about, yes, we learned about the units, that how you can reduce it, how you can enlarge it, the SI units we discussed. We also discussed some conversion factor of very important quantities like pressure, temperature, yes, energy, like how you can convert one unit into another. So that we discussed it, and then we started with the uncertainty in measurement. We understood what is the term precision and what is accuracy. Accuracy is like you're getting the accurate value as the name itself says, and precision is how closeness you have in the different values which you have measured. Okay, then we discussed about significant figures. There are 5 rules you have to, yes, you have to stick to it completely, and you will get always the correct answer for significant figures. Correct. One more thing I'll just quickly tell so that you can try with the question. Suppose if you get any time a value like 1.587 into 10 to the power 10, so this value you don't consider for significant figures. You will only consider this value. So there will be 4 significant figures in it. Right. So this we get according to the question only. So if you have anything 10 to the power n written, right, with the number, that you don't consider for the significant figure. So this also you have to know. Very good. So let me just quickly tell you about the batches which are running right now for your class 11 achiever batches going on guys on our Unacademy platform. The classes started from 1st June, and their chemistry classes I am taking. We have started with the syllabus and few topics are done, but yes, what you have to know, that you will be provided with the extra classes. And yeah, what you have to know, there are the other subjects teacher are here, like biology is taken by Lakshya sir, physics is taken by Mohana ma'am, and maths is taken by Jyoti Lakshmi ma'am, right? So this is there, and the timings are also mentioned on the screen, so you can join according to your availability. And you have to enroll for the batch guys, because this batch we have all the superb teachers, and they are going to cover the whole syllabus of your class 11, like class 12 ISC. And for class 11 ISC, yes, your batch started from 8th June, yes, and the teachers are same, and again you can cover up the whole syllabus in this batch, which is Brahmastra. Now let me introduce you about community, which is exclusively for our Unacademy Plus users. Yes, there what you can relate that we'll be talking about, like you'll be getting every update from your teacher regarding the different news, regarding the different topics, right? That these and all questions you can do, like, so we'll be sharing the materials. We'll be 24 hours in connection with each other, so that's a really good thing. And yes, you get the session notes and practice material. You can share feedback, your feedback related to any of the thing, any of the topic, right, with the educators via poll. So that is really good. And yeah, this is what you can understand about our plus course classes. And yes, so this is all about what we did today regarding the measurement. And yes, significant figures, make sure you're revising it, and next class when we are meeting, we are going to talk about laws of chemical combination. So yes, everyone should make sure that you are attending the session, and we'll be meeting in the next session. So thank you all of you. Bye bye. Thank you guys. Bye everyone. Bye Akshay. Bye Ridhima, Abhishek, Sangeeta, Anubhav. Bye guys. Thank you everyone. Bye. Thank you guys. Bye.